nothing more important in fishing than the line. It's what connects you to the fish and makes sure it makes it to the boat or makes it to land, makes it into the cooler or makes it into that pitcher for the release. Zuri came out with a couple years ago one of the best and most affordable braided lines on the market called Super Braid. Super Braid is used by some of the finest guides, captains, and television pros in the world. It's used down in Panama, it's used in Guatemala, it's used up in PEI for bluefins. It's used for a lot of different circumstances and everywhere across the United States by charter captains, commercial fishermen, and just weekend anglers like you and me. It's a great line. I've seen it produce. I've used this in some really rough circumstances. One of my favorite things about it is its abrasion resistance. Braided lines aren't typically really abrasion resistant, and I fish around a lot of structure and a lot of you do too. But I can fish it in the inlet, around the bridges, and have fish rub me up against the rocks, rub me against the piling, and still be able to work that fish out without getting broke off. It's a really quality line, especially considering the very aggressive price points that we have it at. It's a quality product, it casts really well. And the big reason why it casts so well and it's so abrasion resistant is our heat integration process. It's a big word and it's a real technical process that it goes through, but the bottom line is that the line is heated at the end of the extrusion process. And what that does is take the individual 4 strands of the braid and bond them together to make it more round, more smooth, and more abrasion resistant. It's a 4-strand line from 10 through 40 pound test, and it's an 8-strand line from 50 to 80 pound test. It's available in sizes 10 through 80 total, and it's available in 4 different colors. High-vis yellow, which is great for finesse fishing on the bass side. It's also great for any application where you really want to have a visible line that you can see with your own eyes. Dark green, of course, is a standard. This is the most popular all around for both fresh and saltwater fishing. We make a dark green, blends in with a lot of different waters, especially inshore saltwater and bass fishing on the freshwater side. And then for the coastal, and then also popular for Great Lakes fishing, is a really good saltwater blue color. Very popular in a lot of regions for fishing for inshore and offshore species. My favorite is the white. Now, if you want the white, this is the original color of braided line, so there's nothing to fade. It's a great color. I can see it very well, real natural. And if you want the white, you got to go to your local tackle store or purchase it online in the 3,000 yard bulk spools. The other 3 colors, the high vis, the blue, and the green, are all available in 150, 300 yards, and in 3,000 yard bulk spools. Where can you find them? Basically anywhere. It's really taken off over the last couple years and is now available at the best chain and online retailers nationwide. They're available on tackledirect.com, tacklewarehouse.com, Bass Pro. They're available nationwide in Academy stores, Bass Pro stores. They're available at Walmart stores. They're available at Dick's Sporting Goods stores, Shields, a number of different retailers nationwide. It's a really accessible line at an incredibly aggressive price point. The 150 yard spools start at $13.99 MSRP, and you can find them at some retailers for less than that. The 300 yard spools started at $24.99 retail, and again, you can find them priced more aggressively than that as well. 3,000 yard spools, that's your best value. If you really like the line, you want to spool your own reels or take them into the shop to be spooled, check those spools out. You can find those on BassPro.com, also on TackleDirect.com as well, and of course on Amazon.com you can find everything. So check it out. If you're looking for a really quality braided line in a variety of sizes and colors to cover any fishing conditions that you might run into, think about Zuri Super Braid. Try it. You won't regret it.